Right, good morning. Well, look at the state of that this morning. Weather's absolutely rancid. And as you can see from the picture you're seeing now, which will be your, which day are we on? Wednesday? Are we on Wednesday? Yep, we're on Wednesday. The video you're watching now, or the vlog you're watching now, it's currently Wednesday here, so you'll be watching it Thursday morning. You can see where I am. I've become Tom's neighbour again for just a few days. Well, I come and look after Pep, and she's absolutely going berserk at the horses in the field. But great to be back. I've just I brought all the stuff up here. I've waited for Kirsty and John to come, give them the keys, give them a couple of quid to go out for a meal tonight. And there's Pep. What have you seen in that field? Hey, what have you seen in there, Pep? Pep, come out today, Pep. I hope she's not trying to get under the fence. That'll be a nightmare if she gets into horses. Pep. I've actually just spotted a gap in the fence where she can get underneath. And is that a poo bag? That's a poo bag there. I can't believe that's left in the field. I don't know where that's from. I've actually got my work cut out while I'm here this time as well. He wants me to clear all this at the back of here, dig all that out, tidy it all up. I've got to cut the lawns. I've got to weed all these flags. You've got weeds growing out of the artificial lawn. There's weeds everywhere. All the leaves are falling. I've went watching the balls, as you know, on the grapes last night. The grapes did well. We had 8 winners out of 10 at home. Very good result against Hadfield. And we actually beat Hadfield away at the start of the season. So, yeah, great result for us. Next game for me, obviously, is next Monday. Playing away at Springhead. That big game for us. And then I'm playing away again on Tuesday at Great Moor Conservative Club in Stockport. And that dog's going back up to that gapping fence. I'm going to have to put something in that while I'm there. Pep, come here. Come here away from that fence. Pep. Look at Pep staring at me. She knows I'm preparing food and she won't leave me alone now. So, what I'm actually doing this morning while I'm here, I don't know whether I'm in this shot or not. I can't set my camera up like I'm at home. But I'm just going to cook some spaghetti. I'm preparing some fish. Let me just see if this is in the shot. I'm terrible with this, aren't I? I think it is, but I don't know if you can see it clearly. Can you see it clearly? Let me just come over here a bit. Maybe you can see it there. I don't know. I think you can see it, can't you? Right then. Anyway, I've got some. I've just cooked some smoked salmon last night. I've got some peel. I bought some peeled. I think I must be in that shot. Some peeled prawns, and I bought some smoked mackerel fillets. Dead easy to take the skin off these smoked mackerel fillets. I mean, you can eat it with the skin on, but I personally prefer not to. So I just sort of cut the end and peel off the skin. Don't waste any mackerel that gets stuck to the skin. You can peel that off. That tastes nice as well. Dead cheap and all to buy these fillets. They're only a couple of quid. I buy them from Aldi. So, basically all I'm going to do is boil the spaghetti. I'm going to season it. I do like coriander in things. So I'm going to season it with coriander, salt and black pepper. And then all we do is just add this fish to the spaghetti. And that's tonight's tea done, dead easy. So I'll cook this spaghetti first. They've got one of these taps that give you instant hot water. Ideal, these are. Yeah, then I've got, this morning, I've got a meeting with both Toms. So I'm going down to Tom's house first, and then we're going down to the farm. We've got some things to discuss. I met Tom and Tom brought Alfred to the grapes last night to meet Ken. So I had a drink with him and a bit of a discussion. So yeah, interesting times ahead. we're here now, we're up at Lee and Joanne's house till, I think we're here till Monday. And then we've only got a week, me and Dawn, and we're off to Sardinia. Which, what are you doing, dog? Right, we'll get that on the stove. Keep away, dog, from... Just let that spaghetti now work its way into the pan. Check, trying to boil. Right, that's hot, that water. Blinking heck. Now while that spaghetti's cooking, I'll just show you, that's our fish dish. Get rid of all this scrap. In fact, I'm going to put that skin out on the roof for the birds. Magpies will adore that. And there's a few black-headed gulls and crows, they like it as well. So I've brought up with me, I brought some potatoes, onions, obviously my coriander, carrots, tin of corned beef. I'm going to make corned beef hash again. And then I've got the rhubarb that I stewed the other day. I've got some fresh kiwi, some tangerine, and some cold custard. So I'm going to do like a little bit of a sweet with kiwi, orange, custard and rhubarb. See what that turns out like. I'll let Dawn try it before she watches what I do. Sometimes, ooh, I'm not eating that. But then she'll taste it and think, ee, that's nice. Where did you buy that from? But there you are, I didn't buy it. Hello, Pep. Right, let's put some cling film over this fish till later. As I say, you just have this, once I've got that spaghetti cooked, I'll cool it all off. I'm going to add olive oil, put the seasoning with it, and then I'm just going to mix all the seafood in with the spaghetti. And we'll probably just heat it up in the microwave in a big bowl and serve it that way. It's just easier because, as I say, we have long days, me and Dawn, and if I go out collecting, I don't want to start coming in cooking at night. I don't want Dawn to have to cook at night when she gets in from work. You know, because she's got to get washed and changed. We put our feet up and we want to rest. So it just makes things a lot easier. So, as I've explained to you, I'm doing the corned beef hash. I've also bought some chicken breast fillets, which I'm going to butterfly. I'm going to split them in half. And I've done this dish before, you've seen it. Well, not all of you have seen it, but I'm going to split these chickens in half, and then I'm going to stuff them with salami and some nice, I've just bought some nice mature vintage cheddar. I'll just see if I can find it. Yeah, I've not tried this one before. Barber's Cave Aged Specially Selected Extra Mature Cheddar. So I'll give that a go as well. Typically matured for 14 months. So that should be nice. So that's going to go in the butterfly chicken. Right, that spaghetti's cooked now. That's done. What I'm going to do, I'm going to strain that off through a colander. And what I've got some purple sprouting broccoli. So I'm going to keep that water and I'm going to lightly blanch the purple sprouting broccoli, very lightly, which I'm going to add into the spaghetti dish tonight as well. So I've just got a little pan now. Just put that back a bit. As you can see, put that onto the light. And I'm just going to lightly do, and I'm just going to use the heads of this purple sprouting broccoli. Very, very lightly do it. A lot of people use all the stalks as well. In fact, most people do. But I'm just going to use the flour. So we'll lightly cook that, and then we're done. What I might do, I think I'll keep the stalks from that, because I want to knock up a little bit of a stock for something else I'm doing. Right, the spaghetti's all done now, that's in the dish, as you can see. I'm going to lightly just chop a bit of coriander. Just lightly chop it. So I like to be able to taste some of the leaves. I even use the stalks But that smells really, really strong, that does. And I do find it does add a nice sort of flavour to the pasta. I had it once when I was in, we were in an Italian restaurant, and I think we were in Rome. And I asked I said, I can really taste coriander, and they said we always use it in our pasta. So from then on, I sort of used the coriander in my pasta. You know, I've become absolutely obsessed with the pumpkins. As I'm working here now, stood at this chopping board, and I'm looking out down there, I can actually see all the flowers on the pumpkins. Unbelievable. So just mix that in there. I'm going to put a bit of this extra virgin olive oil in with it, and then a bit of black pepper. This will be really nice this tonight then. Bit of black pepper. And a bit of salt. Got some salt somewhere. There it is. And just sprinkle a bit of salt. Like James Martin, I like plenty of it. Say it's bad for you, but I like it. So there we have it. So there we have it. We've got the purple sprouting broccoli in there. It's all seasoned. And it's all ready now just to add the fish to it. For those of you who don't eat meat or fish, there's no reason, and it's actually very nice because I do eat it myself quite a lot. But you can just add red peppers into this dish with your olive oil and your seasoning. You can put your purple sprouting broccoli, anything really, but just without the meat of the fish. And it's an absolutely delicious, cheap, tasty meal. So let's see what that dog's up to. Right, so what I've got my kiwi, which I'm preparing now. I've segmented my tangerines, split them in half. I've got my tin of cold custard, and I've got woody stewed rhubarb, what I stewed the other day at home. I'm going to place in the bottom of a dish, cold custard, topped with rhubarb, and just add the kiwi and the tangerine to it. And it makes a really nice, cheap, tasty sweet. I'm going to put banana in mine and Dawn's, but I'm going to make one for my mother without the banana because I'm not certain whether she likes banana or not. I never remember her buying them in a shopping, but yeah. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do. Pep, sitting patiently. So, dead simple kiwi fruit. All you do, I've had to use this carving knife because I can't find a sharp knife. I'm going to bring my steel up here and sharpen their knives. So top and tail the kiwi, probably took a little bit much off the top there, but all you do is slice down the sides. Better off using a little paring knife to do this, to be honest with you. But as I said, the knives are a bit blunt, so just slice it down. Make sure you get all the skin as well off the kiwi because it is really rough skin. You don't want to be eating that. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to slice these kiwis in half, like so, because I've only got two, they'll go a bit further. So just slice them any thickness you like, it's up to you what you want to do. Sandra and Mike, you're coming out here on Saturday for a brew. Do you want me to cook for you? Or are you going to have some en route or afterwards? I don't know. So we've got that sliced up anyway. So we're all ready to go. We'll slice these in little bits as well. And I'll do the same with the banana. There we have it. If you're doing this like I am, right after you've chopped that coriander, make sure that you've washed all the coriander off the chopping board. You don't want this tasting of coriander, do you? Right, so what you do, you get your little dish, like so. You get your cold custard, stick it in. As I say, I've got to make that tin go, do 4 dishes. So there's one there done. Woody's doing something a little bit similar to this. He said he's going to send me some pictures of when he's done it, so I'm intrigued. So, right, that's even. So a little bit that's left we'll share equally amongst the pots. Lee always says to me, you never cooked us a meal, you never cooked a meal for us. Well, we only live in a little cottage, me and Dawn, so what I decided to do this time, we'll cook a few meals over the weekend, and then when Lee and Joe get back, they'll have some food. So what you do then, you've got your custard in the pot. Can you see that? I'm sure you can see it. So I'll go a bit nearer. But then I don't know whether you'll get my head in it. But to be honest, you don't really want to see my head, do you? So you stick the rhubarb on the top like so. So it goes into the custard. Dogs just come flying in onto the settee. The reason I've made 4, there's one for me, one for Dawn, but there's an extra one for me to try first. So, right, we'll use all this rhubarb up as well. May as well make a decent sized sweet out of it. And then I'll put these in the fridge. Well, I'll put 3 of them in the fridge and I'll eat the other one. They actually look quite tasty already, these. Right, I've got that. As I always say, always have a sink of hot water nearby. You don't want to be working in a mess. I always like to work, as you know, neat and tidy. Just taste that. You know what? I absolutely love cold custard. So what we want to be doing now, hang on a minute, I'll just pause while I clean the chopping board. I'll just slice the banana for mine and Dawn's. And I'm going to put the banana on first, which I'll show you what I'm going to do. So, got that. I'll put these on here. So these are mine and Dawn's. So you can pour them however you want. I'm just going to try and cover the custard around the outside, but leave a bit of the rhubarb showing. So that's. I'm glad I made an extra one. So that's going to be my extra one. I'll stick it over there. And then, that's my mother's without the banana. So then we put the kiwi on top of the banana, all the way around the outside. You could go to town like and make it really, really neat and fan your kiwi out, but to be honest, you're only going to put a big spoon in it and put it in your gob, aren't you? So, but for presentation, if you were on something like MasterChef or something like that, then all means, you know, do it. Or if you've got guests coming round for dinner and you want to make it look really attractive on the plate, then also do it that way. Then just blob your oranges all the way around. And there we have it, see. Can you see that? Let me just see. Oh, just let me wipe my hands first and I'll pick my camera up and my hands are all... Hey, weather looks to be clearing a bit as well. So, right, here we go. Right, so there we have it. What do you reckon, Woody? All right, that innit? Right, that's cooking finished. I'm just going to have 5 minutes sat down with dog. Not a chance to take her for a walk this morning, but I'm going to take her out at lunchtime. I'm going to nip down to Tom's now and see what's happening. Right, all my cooking's finished up at Lee's. I've been to Tom's. I thought I'd just nip into Hyde, meet Dawn for a coffee. She should be walking down here any time. She finishes at 3. But not seen her yet. Don't know where she is. So look, I've been stood here. Well, I had to get a key cut, but I've been stood here for a bit and met loads of people, unbelievable. But that, just have a quick look up there. That there, got Isha Indian Cuisine and Bar. That's upstairs there. That's where me and Dawn went for a meal on Saturday night. Fantastic food in there if you're ever in Hyde. Why you'd want to come to Hyde, God only knows, but they I called Anne's because I had a book for her to read. I wanted her to read that book off Peter Oldham, what I showed you yesterday in the vlog. I spotted her now coming. So she was going to work this afternoon. It's unbelievable at 94. And she'd been away for 6 weeks and she couldn't wait to get back to home or to work. So here she comes now. She's disappeared now. Can't see her. Completely disappeared. She must have done that more. Here she comes round the corner. There she is. I don't know whether she spotted me or not. Fantastic Town Hall. Oh, look who's here. You never know who's got a camera in their hand, do you? Hey?
I know.
You never know. I've just been getting your key cut.
Oh, right.
Well, I've come to do this garden. You know where the badgers are. But the weather is absolutely peeing down. So I'm going to give it a miss. Good for the pumpkins though. See, pumpkins, I'm saying it again. Just made it back in car. Oh, absolutely soaked again. Oh, blinking heck. Yeah, I'm just going to have to knock it on the head now. See, we've got a blinking river running down the road. No chance of doing what I plan to do now on the farm this afternoon. I've got all my bird food here, Alec. Look, car's raining in again, and Steve's been in hospital, so I can't quite get that done yet. I was going to set up some feeders down on the trail this afternoon, but I'm just going to have to wait till later. Just spotted something being washed out road there. Looks like it's an apple. Can't quite tell. It's really pretty heavy now. Yeah, look at my mate and his favourite little toy. He likes it in there. I must admit though, he does an absolute belting job, better than any of us could do, that's for sure. Well, look who we have here again. What a fantastic sight this is. I can't believe how many there are today. And somebody was just telling me they've not seen any barges on the canal for a few days and how clear the canal's gone. I was talking to a lad just before I met Dawn in Hyde this morning, and I was just having a look on the other side. They're brilliant then. And it's looking really clear. I haven't got my specs on, so I don't know if I can sort of see, but you can actually see the bottom of the canal. I wonder if that... do you remember when when we first got the land last year, I was talking to Mark on here and Tom on bridge, and I dropped my blinking safety glasses into the canal. Wonder if they're still down there. Right, let's have a look at these lot coming up. Here's one for you, Theodore, and your friends. Get counting these Canada geese. How many have we got? We've certainly got a lot. Are they going to come under? They looked a bit apprehensive of me, but... No, they're going for it. I might have to come fishing down here, I think. Let's see. They're coming out. Yeah, you can see the bottom there, can't you? Hello. Hello, fellas. Boys and girls. They're fantastic. I was just saying to Tom Upton, I was going to bring some... look at that, and what a line they're in. I forgot to bring me food down for them, the geese. But they're brilliant, aren't they? I wonder if any of them geese are from the ones that were in G Cross. This is the spot where I come fishing. Some big fish just moved around in here in the reeds. don't know whether there's pipe knocking around, but I'm just going to show you now how clear the water has gone. Yeah, there's some clouds appeared there. I've just disturbed some fish here. But can you see how rocky it is here in the water? But it's amazing how clear it's gone. This weed's just washed down. Some rubbish there in water. See if I can get it out without falling in. Yeah, it's amazing. Just look how clear that is. As I say, they've just said that the boats have, they're doing some work somewhere and they stopped the barges coming up and down the water, but amazing. Never go back empty-handed. Don't know where that orange aid can's come from, because I've just picked that up at a spot where I go fishing, and I've certainly not left it there. So, we have to keep our eyes open. Although saying that, people throw cans and stuff in Canal, don't they? Scruffs do. It's probably just floated into the bank. Just have a look at this spot down here as well, while I'm here. It's another nice little spot here, this. Oh, just there's a few fish there and only them reeds, quite a lot here at the side. A little bit of water down near the culvert coming in. I can hear a gold crest singing up in the tree. Blue tits. Put some feeders down near the. I'll move away from that wood pigeon. I've caught for one of them before. I don't want to do it again. I'm going to sprinkle a bit of seed down there. I mean, the squirrels are going to get it, but hopefully the pied wagtails. I mean, they eat flies mainly, but there's a few ground feeders down there, a few dunnocks and wrens, so nuthatches around. And look who's here, my good friend. He's looking all tired. He's looking tired. He had an early start this morning, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go see Stephen.
Stephen? Oh, is he still in hospital?
Yeah, he's in hospital, isn't he?
How's he doing, do you know?
He didn't go to plan anyway, so he's going to be in a bit longer than he thought, but...
Oh, right.
Yeah, no.
I've just mentioned him actually in my vlog this morning. Mentioned that you were in hospital, yeah, and I got that leak coming in the van again. So that's a job fixed up for him when he gets well, so...
Yeah, yeah.
But,
I think he's going to have a long list of everyone, like...
by the time that, yeah.
But, yeah, because he normally does everything for me, and, like, this morning I ended up tightening my drop link up myself. But, yeah, missing him, to be fair.
Yeah?
I really am, yeah.
Bet Marcello is as well.
I bet he is, yeah.
Anyway, Nick, if you're watching, you could spend his money. Yeah, I'm just talking to Tom then, a buzzard flies over, but I just said to him, it'll disappear behind a tree when I get the camera on it, and it has. I'll just say a big thank you to you again as well, Alex, for supplying with us all the bird food for down here, and on the trail and other bits of the land. I'm going to knock this vlog on the head here now. It's looking nice down here though, and all these, we've stacked all these trees for the wildlife, and all these little beech trees, you know, or these trees that I've cut back, like these hawthorns, and the beech down there. It's going to look really nice. Hopefully we'll get some ducks on here in the winter. So, like I always say, you know, you can subscribe to my channel at Andy the Gardener for free. Leave a like and ding on that bell. You know, I always leave you something. Well, today I'm just going to leave you with what we're trying to create here. So see you all for now, ta-ra.